every single time. I gotta. Why does it not save it to the correct mic? Oh, that's annoying. Okay, hi there, and welcome back to another session. Uh, it actually does feel like it's been too long to the point that I've kind of forgotten what happened last time. From what I do remember, last session, the group got to see more of Sanctum. They decided to stay in the town this time. And I basically gave them free range to just kind of fuck around and see what happens. And for the most part, they didn't end up in anything horrendous. I will definitely say that. A lot of it just kind of ends up with whatever you got. So it was kind of just like going back and forth with, oh, hey, this is going good. Well, actually, and, a whole bunch of BS like that. But for the most part, last session, not so bad. They got to meet an artist who was a bit of a, well, he was something. I will definitely say that. Very particular on what he wants. And another player got to enjoy dancing and performing in front of a couple others and did really, really well. And especially got to meet some of the community just a tad bit. Also learned a little bit about a bookshop owner's son or grandson. I never specify which one was which. That's up to interpretation on what the relation is there. Grandson, son, who knows? But they also kind of learn a little bit about him and how some of the things kind of work around here. And also, one particular player got to find a wanted poster for someone, so that was interesting. Just finishing up on something. There we go. That's up and going. And yeah, they ended off going back to their rooms after talking to I think it was Nyx, and seeing Wolfguard talk to a couple people, all of which who weren't too happy about having to join in on this parade, but they calmed down a little bit after talking with Wolfguard. And the group got to take leave after being informed by Fosk that, hey, we should go do this dragon thing. Even though Fosk is definitely getting up over his head a little bit, we'll say that. And at the end, they also got a nice little message about what the hell was going on, So it was a little bit more interesting, which you don't get often enough in D&D. So, yeah. So this is session 7, dragon hunting. That is the theme for today, and I am very thrilled because I got so much planned. I got so much that character-wise people are going to know a little bit about. And yeah, this one is personally going to be a lot more fun. At least for me, it's going to be a lot more fun, but either way, just making sure everybody is ready, because I am very much ready. I wanted to start before 7. Obviously, I got behind, because if you did not hear, I was messing with some dice. Online dice. Thank you, D&D Beyond, for having loud-ass dice. And I was just working up on a little bit of something. So, yeah, let's just go over to the players real quick. Let me just do this. Bottom.
Like, that's not a real time.
Hello. It's the players.
Hello. Hello. How are you all?
Hello. Hello.
Yep.
Whoa.
Okay. Do you guys need a little bit of a recap as well for what happened last session, or is it...
Would be nice.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's been
please.
a while.
Gotcha. Yeah. I like making sure. But...
Is there anyone else gonna make it?
I checked in with 2 of them. One won't be able to. The other one's not too sure, so I'm kind of leaving it up in the air. And another one, I'm not too sure. So, but you guys will be okay. You guys will be fine.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, this will be a very fun session. So, but yeah, last session, you guys basically stayed in Sanctuum, got to see a bit more of the town, which was a lot easier for me to deal with because I had no clue what you guys were going to be up to last session. I had nothing. I was just like, you guys pick it. You guys made it a little bit easier for me. But yeah, last session, you guys stayed in Sanctuum. You got to see if there was any jobs that were needing to be done. Found at least 2. And one of you guys also found and wanted a poster for someone. And then you guys were off to start the one job, which was a modeling.
Me.
Yeah. Someone got to model a little bit for someone and got a lot of money for it because you had everything this guy was looking for. I wonder how. Either way, you guys made the guy very happy. He was so happy indeed. And afterwards, you guys went to an open stage theater area, and Octavia got to perform a little bit with the band and made the band very happy and made the people very happy as well. It's an all-around good performance. And then after that, you guys went to one of the libraries and learned a little bit of information here and there, both from some of the books and alongside the child of the owner as well. Got to learn a little bit about him and how some of the magic kind of works here. And then afterwards, you guys went back to the castle spot. Got to talk to, I believe, Nyx for a little bit. And I can't quite remember what was all talked about. But stuff were talked about. And afterwards, talked to Fosk about doing something with a dragon.
Testing?
Hello.
You guys hear me? I hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, you're good. But
Testing. Wired headphone.
But then after that, guys had a good night's sleep, got to mess with the cards a little bit again. And then you guys all had a very interesting dream there for a moment. Each and every one of you. So yeah. It is now the next day. And obviously, like I said, the morning was very interesting in of itself. So yeah. It's now the next day. Sun is bright and early. Obviously for Starch, for Auric. Obviously don't need much sleep, so you wake up whenever you feel like it. And everybody else wakes up generally whenever they also feel like it as well. So yeah, it's now the morning. You guys are think about what happened last night or just kind of move past it or do whatever you want to do. Oops. That hit that. So yeah, do you guys just leave your guys' room and see each other? Or...
Yeah, I figure once everyone else is reasonably up, Orc will go out into the hallway.
Okay, so Orc's out in the hallway, and then for you two, guys.
Yeah.
Okay, guys are also.
Yeah.
Okay, so you both meet each other out in the hallway, and it's a lot more quiet. It's not as busy as the previous day, where everything was in session. It's fairly quiet. There's a couple footsteps down below. And if you look over the edge, you would just see a couple people walking from the main entrance to one of the other rooms below. Kind of just minding their own business. So, yeah. If you guys want to do anything, you guys are allowed to. Or if not.
Hmm. Um,
If it's just quiet.
I feel so bad.
It
I'm
doesn't.
trying to do better about not like commandeering sessions.
It's all good. You guys are free to talk.
you don't commandeer sessions.
Everybody's free
Yeah,
to
no,
talk.
you're fine.
Yeah.
I can never think of anything to do.
Yeah. I mean, you guys all had very interesting dreams, so if you want to
If
talk
people
about it,
can
you definitely
think of
can.
what they do, they aren't gonna just stay quiet. And
Yeah.
if you can think of something to do,
Well,
jump.
Octavia's looking around. Does she see any people?
Uh, besides some of the people that are just kind of walking in or walking from one side of the building to the other, you don't notice anybody that you've previously met. The front doors are a little bit open. They're not as wide open as before, so it looks like it's just cracked open a little bit. But that's about it. Like I said, it's fairly quiet.
She is um. She's going to. Is there like food at the venue?
Yeah, you would kind of remember that one of the other councilmen did tell you that there is a like giant, I guess, cafetorium area down below, that they usually are making food around this time since it's very early. So you are definitely free to go check it out if you would like.
She goes down to the cafetorium and just sees what they have available.
Okay. Do you guys also follow behind Octavia?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. So you guys just follow behind Octavia, and as you go down the stairs, like I said, very quiet, and you make a left of the stairs, and you look at some of the doors, and most of them aren't obviously labeled, but the first one that you do see labeled does state cafetorium, all are welcome in. And when you enter through the inside, it is fairly large, a lot bigger than the one in Athabas when you guys were there for a night and had food in the morning. This one is very large. The seats are more made out of wood and are practically carved to look like they're supposed to be branches intertwined together, to make it more earth-like. I'm trying to make it look like it's naturally made when it's not. You could kind of clearly tell. And in the center, there's a giant fire pit, but more like blocked off so you couldn't hurt yourself by, like, sticking your hand in. And off to the left-hand side, you see a open kitchen as well, where you see a couple people just kind of standing together, talking, chit-chatting, but you also get a waft of the smell of food being cooked at the moment. No one seems to really pay mind to you guys at the moment.
I guess Orc will go see what food there is.
Okay. You go up, and as you go up to the long counter. They still don't particularly hear you come up, but as you are looking at what is being slightly seen, you see a lot of them cooking a lot of different kinds of meat all together. You also see off to the far side some people in like a wicker basket with some eggs, and it looks like they're almost about to use those at the moment. And yeah, I will say standing there and probably looking at them, they kind of get one of them gets a sense that something's behind them. So the human just kind of turns and looks up and just goes, "Oh, was not expecting people to be up this early." Okay. He just kind of goes back to his friends.
I suppose Orc will find a place to sit down and wait for food to be ready then.
Okay. Yep, there's a lot of open areas. You can choose any one. Do you want to go to the first one that you kind of see?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. You go to the first one you see, and it's fairly close by to the counter that you were just at. And when you sit down, you would expect the seat to feel lopsided, but it's actually fairly smooth. Like someone carved this to make it comfortable for anybody who sits. I would assume the other two also take a seat with Oric as well.
Yes.
Okay. Yep. You guys all take a seat. And it kind of takes some time as you guys are just kind of sitting there. More and more scents kind of come through. You hear more of sizzling noises. As you can't really see what's being made, but you can hear it behind. And you kind of just wait a little bit. And the door suddenly opens again, and in comes a small group of people. Most of them are humans, and then there's like one or two halflings coming through, and they're making like small little chit chat, and they also take a seat on another bench a little bit further away from you guys, but fairly close by as well. And they're just kind of chit-chatting away. They're enjoying their company together. Let me adjust something real quick. There we go. Much better. Yeah. Like I said, as time goes on, you just hear more noise coming on from the kitchen area until a rather tall individual comes up to you guys and just goes, "So, are you guys needing any food at the moment?"
Octavia nods.
Okay.
Yes, please.
Well, I will just bring over different kinds of plates with different foods for you guys. That's usually how some people kind of like it, where they can just pick some of the food off the plate. But yeah, most of it is almost ready, so I'll be back in just a couple minutes, okay?
Wonderful.
All right.
As she does that, she just kind of walks on by, and she goes over to the other table, and you see, or at least you can kind of hear her saying probably the exact same thing to the other group, and kind of making more small talk there, and she walks away from them and goes behind the counter. Yeah. And then a couple minutes go by, and then you hear some footsteps to the left, and all of a sudden, right in front of you guys, there's just plates of different kinds of food set in front of you. You see a couple plates are just different kinds of meat. You see another plate that's different styles of eggs being prepared, and you see them bring out a couple cups and then a pitcher that has some water in it. and they bring over a couple silverware as well. And then they just place plates in front of each one of you guys and just goes, if you ever need anything, you can just come up and make your request of whatever you would like. We're always here 24/7.
Thank you.
No problem. And she scurries off back behind the counter. That fell. Yeah, now you guys just have a whole buffet of food in front of you.
I suppose Orc will have like a veggie omelet if that's there.
Yeah, they definitely gave you some food to kind of prepare it, and then yeah, they would also have. Yeah, they would definitely have that. It's just an option. You don't have to prepare it. Okay. And then Evelyn and Leanne, you guys are getting your own food as well.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, you all just grab whatever kind of food you want. And food is actually really good. It's surprisingly a little bit better than what it was at Theabis. It is just it's like I said, extremely good. The more you eat, the more it's satisfying some kind of like sense in your brain where just like you want more.
Oh no. Is this like enchanted food or is it just good food?
It's just good food. They did, like I said, they did a good job. It is like high quality food.
No.
These are good chefs here. They only hire the best. But,
Yummy, yummy.
but yeah, at some point you would get a little bit full, and yeah, like I said, you guys are definitely free to talk if you would like to.
I suppose we have a long day ahead of us.
Yeah. We better heat up and save up our energy.
Indeed.
Okay. After some time, after everybody is full and ready, you guys want to exit out of the kitchen area and out of the castle?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Okay. Yep, you guys exit out of the castle. You got everything that you need with you. And as you guys leave, smack dab kind of in the open area, you just see Fosk just looking around for a second, and then he sees you guys, and then he just waves like really happily, trying to get your guys' attention.
Orc will walk over to him.
Okay. Yep. You walk over to him, and as soon as he sees you guys just coming over, he's just like, okay, are you guys ready for the awesome ass adventure that I kind of just sprung upon you guys? That was,
Well, I'm the one who asked to come.
yeah, that is true. But hey, this will be good. I promise. It'll be fun. I mean, I don't know how much fun it is with a dragon, but I think it'll be fun. He is just too naive about the situation.
I'll keep everyone safe as best I can.
We'll be okay. I bet the dragon will see us and scurry away like a mouse, you know?
Hmm.
But, and he puts his fist up to his mouth to kind of just rest it there. He's just starts thinking. He's like, well, we do gotta find a way to find it. I mean, I don't know too much about where this thing could be located. Have any of you guys heard about this green dragon by chance? Like, where it could be located? 'Cause I'm not too
Not
sure.
that I recall, no.
Well, I can think of one person. Granted, I don't know how pleased they'll be if they see me, but maybe they'll like you guys. Maybe. And they probably would know more about this area than me.
Well, sounds like it'd be worth asking then.
Yeah. Well, I think I have what I need. You guys got what you need?
I am prepared.
Okay, sweet. Then I will take us to the person, and hopefully they'll actually be awake. I think they would. I don't know how they work. They're a strange individual. And he turns around and starts heading out the exit that you guys had previously came through. Guys follow behind him.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep, you guys follow behind him, and as he leads you back towards the path that you guys had taken couple previous days, he starts making his way on the exact same path, trying to avoid a couple of the puddles and a couple areas where it's a bit like deeper water. Like you see him just kind of trying to hop to the next spot, and a couple times he kind of fails at doing that. And you see him almost falling over a couple times. He looks behind you guys. He's just like, I'm not doing this to make it funny. I don't want to fall over. But
We'll conjure a mage hand for him to hold on to for stability.
yeah. But hopefully this way will help you guys out. 'Cause, well, like I said, I still don't know this area very well. I've only been on the surface for so long. But I think we're coming towards the last spot I saw this person. Yeah, and he points off to a distant tree. He's like, yeah, that's where I encountered them. Oh, they were scary. Scary individual. But I swear, I trust them with their knowledge. I trust them. Yeah, he just leads you over to that tree. And now that it's been a little bit longer, you see more of the sun kind of peeking through the trees. And he just is kind of looking around the area, trying to see what he's presumably looking for. And trying to think of what this would be. Man, do I need my book for this? Let me actually look and see what this counts as. Is that no? Nope. What's this count as? If you all could for me, just give me I think it's a history check with advantage.
Alright.
You'll see why. You'll see why.
That's a
You
19.
work.
1921, Evelyn?
Yeah, God, sorry, I was muted.
It's all good.
Then,
A 10? Okay. Well, for the two of you, you kind of realize Falk might be talking about Spire. For you, Evelyn, you kind of have an idea of who this person could be. You're thinking, is he talking about Spire, the person you guys met? But I mean, you're not entirely too sure. Could be, but it is leaning towards that he might be talking about Spire.
Hmm.
But I'm just looking for something. Bip. Fosca's still trying to look around and see if he can see this person. But you guys now kind of, for the most part, can figure out who he's looking for.
Orc's just curious to see how this goes.
Leanne, do you want to mention anything or same thing?
She mentioned it.
Okay, so you just mention, what do you say to him?
She goes, "Are you talking about Spire?"
He stops looking for a second, turns to you and goes, "You know them too?"
Yeah.
Oh my god. Man, you guys, man, I thought this was gonna be a nice introduction, man. I mean, either way, this will work. This will work. But yeah, I'm trying to see where they are. Like I said, I don't know if they'll be up, but if they are, I bet for a fact they know where we can find this green dragon. And if they don't, well then, crud. That would suck. But I believe they know. And as he is talking about them very loudly, I'm trying to think. I will say for you, Auric, since you're taller than the rest of them, you see behind Fosk a water, like, I guess a water, not like a water sprout, but you see a ball of water coming through into the air, and you see it kind of reach back and just get thrown into the air and hit Fosk in the back of his head.
You're gonna be in like 1 minute. I gotta grab dinner.
Okay. But he feels the wetness on the back of his head, and he looks behind, and he's just like, ah, damn it! That's what they did last time. They hit me with water. They do this every time. I swear, I don't think they like me.
It would appear not.
I don't even know what I did. I mean, besides come through here and be loud, is that really a crime? And behind him, you just see Spire's face as they go, yes, it is a crime. And he jumps back and almost falls over as he looks over at Spire. And he just loudly just says, "You! Why do you keep doing this to me?" Spire just goes, "You're entertaining, you're naive. It's fun messing with those who don't understand this world." But, either way, what do you guys want? Why are you here? Vosk he kind of just is standing there, like, not sure what to say. He's looking at you guys like, I don't want to say it.
We were wondering if you might know anything about a green dragon underground.
A green, Spire just puts their hands to their head and just go, a green dragon, are you kidding me right now? This is what I have to deal with. Fosk, was this your meddling to do this? And he just kind of crouches a little bit and gets, like, behind Leanne's Octavia, just like, well, I mean, it would have been kind of fun. I mean, how bad are dragons? And you can see the fury on Spire's face as they just say very loudly, dragons will kill you in an instant, especially when you don't know what you're dealing with.
Ow, fuck.
Green dragon, green dragon, green dragon. Hey there.
Hello.
Okay. You guys desperately want to find a cave to a green dragon. Look.
I have met a dragon and lived. Rest assured, we'll be cautious.
Yeah. Well, you might have met a nice dragon. Green dragons, they're not. They don't care about anybody except themselves. That's how they work. Look, all the caves that you could get to this green dragon, for the most part, are boarded up, whether with actual boards and nails or magic. Even if I could find a cave that's not, there's no guarantee that it will lead you to what you're looking for. And they just kind of bring their hand to their head as they're just kind of... They're contemplating. Okay. Look. I care about you guys. But with this thing, I don't think you really want to mess with it. But... And Voss just kind of walks closer to the Spire and is just like, I mean, the worst that can happen is, well, I mean, the worst is that we die. And they look over, the Spire looks over at Voss and just death glare to them. It's like, don't say it. But he continues on. He's just like, but the best thing is we kill it. I mean, that is the best outcome. Or we run. Spire is still just like, they're not having it.
Orc will walk up to Spire and sort of quietly talk to them so that Fosk can't hear. Look, if this dragon can be reasoned with, I will do all that I can to keep the child out of trouble. And if it can't, then I will do what I must.
I understand that you guys can handle this. It's just more this green dragon is highly unreasonable. So highly that there's a reason why everything's boarded up, even with magic. Using magic against that magic ain't gonna do nothing. But I can try to lead you to a cave. I know this land way better than anybody else. Even half the druids here don't know this land better than me. So, here's what I'll do. And they kind of just stand back and more in front of everybody. They go, here's what I'm going to do for you. I will take you to every cave I know of. And if it leads to that dragon, and we know it, I will not fight with you on this, as I don't do that. I don't fight other highly intelligent beings. It's not my thing unless I have to. But if I hear it's going wrong, I might intervene. I can't guarantee anything, but I might. But if you guys come back alive, then obviously I can try to let other places know, hey, take off that there is a dangerous green dragon in this area. It is dead. But that is the most of my involvement here. I have my own balance that I must keep. Those are my rules, okay?
That is amenable.
Okay. Then, if anything, I will take you away that is not on the path, and it's going to be a bit difficult for everybody. Except for me. I can just swim it. And they chuckle to themselves. But I will make it too difficult for you guys to find me. Just follow my way, okay?
She nods.
And so you guys just start following behind Spire. They kind of take you off the beaten path, and most of the areas that they are taking you through are a lot more swamp-like, but they're not taking you through the more like up to your hip or your abdomen kind of height of water. It's more like ankle, somewhat mid-calf deep water. So it's a little bit hard to get through, but I mean, not entirely too difficult. But they just kind of they take you on this little path, and it does take a little bit of time. By the time you guys find the first cave, the sun is almost almost high in the sky, but not completely there just yet. And like I said, you come upon the cave, and it looks fairly fine. There's not a single sign or note or whatnot that states no entry, nothing. You see a lot of tall grass here, and you see a couple vines that are taking over the mount of the cave. And so far, it looks pretty safe. But they stop in front of it and they just go, okay, this is the first one that I can think of that I remember saying. If someone wants to see what's inside, go for it. I'll stay right here. So, who wants to go?
I suppose I can go look first.
Okay, you go inside. And does anybody else want to follow with Auric, or everybody gonna stay out and wait?
Go with Auric.
I'll go in. Yeah.
Okay. Leanne, you said you were gonna go into or stay out?
Go in.
Okay. So the three of you, Foss kind of stays out for a moment, just because he's not sure if this cave is correct, but he's not the judge of it. But the three of you go inside, and for a good while, you would believe that this cave could have been it, but almost immediately, as soon as you think that, you come to a dead end. And in front of you is a carved out section of the cave that, like, not entirely carved out, but like it looks like someone was sculpting into the hard stone to have like something be placed inside. Which what's your guys' dark vision, real quick?
I believe 60 feet. Yeah.
I think changelings get it. I don't know.
Let me look that up real quick. I don't
Yeah.
think they do though.
I'll check as well.
It's funny because she is almost always disguised as an elf.
Yeah.
No, they do not.
That is weird. I feel like they should.
No,
Yeah,
I think
I mean,
it's
like-
cooler if they don't because the majority of races do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
honestly, like 2/3 of all races get it for no real reason.
Yeah, that is fair.
And so it's fun that they don't because that's a way to tell if someone's a changeling.
Yeah.
They can't see in the dark
Yeah.
unless they've got the spell dark vision on them.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so Auric, you can see 60 feet. Leanne, what's yours?
Can.
You can see? Okay.
Yeah.
So for both you and Auric, you guys can kind of tell that there is a melted candle, but you're not really able to tell how long ago it's been lit, but you can tell someone was using this for something, but there's no other clues around that could give you any kind of hint of what this was used for. So yep, you just found a dead end cave.
Hmm.
Guys just turn around.
Yeah.
In the walls. We're gonna see if there's like any indentation of like any type of secret door.
Yep, you can give me a what would that be?
Perception?
Perception or investigation, either or.
Okay. That is a 15.
Okay, yep. You put your hand close to the wall and you're trying to see if there's anything. Nope. There's really not much of anything. Everything feels
Okay.
solid. Yeah. You guys turn around and Fosk asks you, that wasn't the right one, right? From what I can tell.
It would appear not.
Okay. And Fosk just kind of, not Fosk, Spire just goes, well, next cave it is. I know there's at least 2 others close by. And they just start going. And Fosk just kind of sees that they're just kind of going and runs towards them. Like, hey, wait. You gotta wait for us. But you guys follow behind, and Spire takes you to the next cave, and same thing, they tell you, not going inside. You guys check.
I'll go in.
You go in, and Auric and Octavia, you go in as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Same thing, you go inside, and this time, you don't get very far without realizing, yeah, this is also a dead-end cave. But this time, you actually see a little bit of remains of animal bones. And what looks like in the center, like I said, it didn't have to go far, so there is still a little bit of light coming through. You can faintly tell that there was a bonfire, campfire that was used, but it too looks very old, so can't really gauge how long ago this was. Yep, just another dead end.
Hmm.
Do you guys just leave out of this one?
Yeah.
Okay. You leave out, and Fox kind of gets the memo of this one was also not it as well. And Spire shakes their head and just keeps on going. You guys get on to the next cave, and this one actually could feel like other things as well. So instead of it feeling like how the other two were, where it looked kind of promising. This one, you get the feeling this could kind of be it. Oh. uh, but the way I will describe this one for you to kind of get the hint. When you come upon this cave, you see smoke coming through very low to the ground. Well, not smoke, but it's gray. So it kind of looks like smoke, but also could look like fog a little bit. And the surrounding area looks very much dead. Like all the grass that was originally tall and healthy at the other caves, flat to the ground, very much dead, brown, decayed. The vines that a couple of the other ones had, there's just none at all. There's no vines tracing across the top. And you also see some more animal bones, but more intact. So it looks like these animals either died naturally or unnaturally. Still hard to tell, but you could tell they were still there. Like not just one bone here, just all together. As you guys come up across it, Spire just takes a pause, and they go, I don't remember seeing this one. Interesting. Oh,
I only hesitate to call it a good sign, but it
could,
would seem to indicate.
yeah, could be a sign of anything, but seeing how the grass looks and seeing that small fog, I can only have a couple guesses what could be in there. 1, that dragon. 2, people in there. 3, something else you guys are not expecting. The third option, I highly doubt it. I would have known. The other 2 options, far more likely. But either way, I'll just stay out here.
Well, I suppose I'll look first.
Okay. Okay. And then for everybody else, because I will definitely say for this one, Fosk will join you guys. Okay. But as you guys are about to make your way inside, you do notice off to the distance a very tall, kind of almost like humanoid figure off to the side. It's hard to tell who they are as they are masked by all the shadows, but they're kind of just standing there. I'm not completing that joke there.
Basically.
Yeah, I could have.
Oh, I did.
Yeah, like that person's just standing there.
She's gonna wave.
They don't wave back.
Oh. Gonna look to the other party members and I kind of like, what? She's like,
Oric puts one hand on his crossbow and steps forward.
Okay, just give me one sec.
seeing
Who are you?
Oric spell, Octavia's going to draw her her rapier.
As you guys do that, you just hear a very faint, almost not exactly quiet, but very faint, kind of drawn out voice as it says, "Hello, Oric."
Who are you?
Says nothing back.
Identify yourself.
The figure then begins to crack a smile and then bursts out laughing and shifts back into Anoween.
She's like, oh my goodness.
A little bit
Is
of
that
fun.
necessary?
I will say, you do hear Spire kind of chuckle a little bit. They're just like, that was a little bit funny.
It's a little bit funny.
In
Yeah.
all seriousness, though, if you ever see that face out in the wild, please don't hesitate to put a crossbow bolt through it.
Good to know.
As long as you know
Duly
it's not
noted.
me.
Please don't
Well,
stop being
apparently
so
that is something I have to
wild.
check for now.
Not a friendly face.
Hmm.
See?
That was very silly. You're lucky we realized.
Fosk, you actually hear him go, I didn't realize. And you just see him crouched on the ground. He's just holding his dagger. He's like, I didn't realize until now. I'm a little bit
Good
easily
insight.
frightened.
Oh.
But he kind of stands up a little bit and he shakes himself a little. He's like, but I'm okay. I'm an adventurer. I got this. Trust me. And he puts the dagger away, his hand still shaking.
Oh.
I got this. But, and he,
Well, Oric will go up to Foss and say, look, I can't say of confidence that this whole adventure was a particularly good idea in the first place, but as we're here, I will allow no harm to come to you. And as he says this and puts his hand on Foss's shoulder, his amulet begins to glow, and a shield of golden light appears around them for a second.
Oh.
nice.
So, Fosk now has a holy shield,
Holy shit.
which is... Let me roll for that.
Make sure.
That is 14. Basically, it has 14 hit points and it takes damage before Foss would.
Okay. So, like, temporary hit points of 14 and then.
Kind of like that, but it stacks with temporary hit points.
Ah.
So I can keep track of that on my end.
Okay. Yeah, I just had to add it to his little thing.
Mhm.
So, I thought last time this was different. Okay. So, yeah. He just smiles and he just goes, "Thank you. Either way, we got a dragon to kill." He just turns and starts heading his way inside the cave.
Mm.
And before you guys do enter in, Spire just goes, "Hey, like I said, I'm keeping my end of the promise. If I hear anything, or I get the sense of something's going on, you'll know I'm coming in. You'll hear me before you see me."
Understood.
guys make your way inside, and you guys head in, and the cave is not cramped, but you guys, for those who are very tall, you might have to
Yeah.
crouch a little bit, like kind of hunch over just a tad, just so your head doesn't hit the ceiling of the cave. But it's still relatively roomy, at least in sense of wideness.
I'll shift into elm form
Oh.
just to make more room.
Yeah, elm.
Orc hunches down a bit.
Yeah. So
Octave, our short queen at 5'5".
yeah. So, guys, make your way through, and this one you like I said, you definitely get that feeling. This is probably it, because this cave goes on a lot longer than some of the other ones did. And you make your way through, and you come to a fork in the road, and in the road, the one on the left side. There's one on the left and one on the right.
Does there seem to be any noticeable difference between the two paths?
I would say from what you can see at the moment, like right in front of you, the most you can tell is on the right hand side, there seems to be more dead greenery, while on the left hand side, there just seems to be none at all. But if you want to see more, then get me either perception or investigation. Whichever one.
Alright, perception it is.
Okay.
That is a 5.
Oof, yeah. Besides what I told you, the most anything else you could probably get is that the right hand side feels a little bit more warmer, while the left hand side feels a little bit more colder. That's about it.
I suppose we might as well check for left-hand side first.
She does.
Fosk also agrees to that. It's like, okay, let's do that. So you guys go down the left-hand side, and the more you keep going, the colder and colder it kind of gets. But not like freezing cold. It's more like the air feels colder. And you keep going down and down and down, and you come to a open area, and in front of you, you got a little bit more of a walking path, but then a little bit further, you see water. Just see some very bright water in front of you.
Is it clear? Is it dense? Like, what's the... Oh, it's clear?
Yeah, very clear water, and you actually see a couple plants that mostly thrive in water very close to the edge of it.
Is it, like, running, or is it, like, resting?
Just resting water.
Ooh. She's going to cup her hand and, like, take a sip.
Okay. Yeah. You do that, and you feel refreshed. Tastes just like really clean, fresh water.
Hell yeah.
But as you do that, Fosk just kind of looks around. He's just like, not sure this is where a green dragon would want to be yet. Unless there's a such thing as a water dragon.
I wouldn't rule it out, but no, this
Well,
does not seem like green
that'll be a
dragon
black dragon.
territory.
A what dragon?
A black dragon, more likely.
A black dragon? Huh.
Yeah, they're aquatic.
Ah, I've never heard of those. Interesting. I gotta ask Spire about that. What if they've ever seen a black dragon
They
before?
like to live in swamps.
Oh. Now I'm curious why there's no black dragon around here. And he's kind of just looking around.
They're not that common. They're not that common.
Oh. Damn. That would have been kind of cool to see a black dragon. I've never seen a dragon. I've seen pictures of them. That's about it. But, yeah, I'm not seeing any idea that a dragon could be here. Maybe that other area could be it.
Yes, that does seem more likely.
Yeah. Yep. You can always go check it out. If anything, if there's nothing there, then, well, this wasn't it. And he starts...
nods.
Yeah. And Foss just kind of makes his way out of this little area. You guys follow behind him?
Yeah.
You follow behind him, and you guys go back up. It's a little bit not too terribly difficult, but it is a little bit more steeper to get up from this path. But you do make it up, and you start heading down the right-hand path. And in doing so, the warmth that you guys were feeling kind of scales up just a tad bit, not by too much. Like, it's not like, oh my god, it's hot, like I gotta remove stuff to make myself feel better. It's just more like, okay, it's a little warm, nothing too terrible.
Toasty.
Yeah, a little toasty. But yeah, keep going. And this time it didn't take you too long before you came to a much wider, larger, almost perfectly circular. I say almost because it's still not slightly perfect, but almost perfectly circular kind of cave area. And this time you can kind of really not even guess, but you know for a fact this is definitely where the dragon is, because directly in front of you guys is a boatload of shiny stuff. Like, at least from the distance you guys are at,
Whoa.
you can make out coins, a couple of, I think they're oh, what are those fancy cups? They start with a G.
Goblets?
Yeah, you see those?
I will say quietly, looks like we found our dragon.
Oh,
Seems
this
like
only
it.
ends well for Octavia. This only ends well.
Yeah.
Oric is already preparing to hold Fosk back if he goes for it. Or not Fosk, jeez.
Yeah, you just see
Yes.
just a whole boatload of gold. It goes really high up, like way above your guys' head. And another little thing that you can notice as you would be scanning is near the edge of the pile, there's also remains of skeletons. You can't quite tell of what, but you can tell that there's skeletons. And then in a far corner on the right-hand side, there's just a pile and piles of bones. Can't quite make out what animal they belong to, but that there's just a pile of bones.
Ooh.
And,
Well, that's hardly ambiguous.
yeah. But another thing that also catches your eye is that there's sun coming through. And if you happen to look up, you see a hole that is slightly covered by grass. And this hole is rather large. You can't quite tell from the distance how large it is, but it's a fairly large hole. And it's almost shining perfectly where the gold is. It's kind of strange.
Hmm.
But yeah.
Orc pauses for a moment before going, I'm going to try something. And he experimentally casts Mage Hand and uses it to nudge one of the goblets slightly.
One of the which ones again? Sorry.
The goblets?
Yeah. Use it and it slightly moves it. It actually kind of tumbles a little bit before it stops. And doesn't seem to do anything. I mean, there's a fairly loud click clank as it falls, but doesn't seem to trigger anything.
Hmm.
I would say Fosk is definitely, he has his eye definitely on that large pile of just shiny stuff. He's kind of stimming as he's like kind of like marching in place, but like kind of fastish. He's just like, oh, this is definitely where it is. This is definitely where it is. Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Oric puts a hand out in front of him for a moment before casting Minor Illusion to create an illusory Fosk up ahead looking like they're about to pick up treasure.
Okay, yeah. You do that and you see the illusion going over and goes to try and pick something up. And still nothing.
Hmm.
We haven't seen any bodies, have we?
No, besides just the skeletal remains. That's about it.
Skeletal remains, eh?
Yeah.
That's exactly what I specialize in.
Oh no, what a coincidence!
Okay. What do you want to do with those skeletal remains?
So the feat I took for 4th level was like, what's it called? The one with the warlock thing.
Eldritch Adept?
Eldritch Adept, yeah,
Okay.
that was the one. Essentially, because 2024, you just pick up Pact of the Tome.
Oh yeah,
The
Is-
new rule.
that's a fun trick.
The new
Because
rule.
they're Eldritch invocations now. And guess what was added? Guess what one thing was added? Well, one of the couple of things that were added to the Warlock Pact of the Tome specific set of familiars you can have.
Skeleton?
Yeah.
Of course.
Gee, I wonder who's abusing that rule.
Hey.
Welcome to the stage, Bonula Jones.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, so you're able to, if you want to say what you're, are you just, my brain, it fried.
Debba?
Yeah.
Why?
C'est quoi?
So quoi?
So, what are you wanting to do with?
I can actually do something with that.
Okay. Go for it.
After dressing Bonula Jones up like the other two skeletons, slightly differently to signify the status as familiar, I will essentially just send him to pick up something, like actually physically,
Okay.
Ooh.
just so that it's not one of us who's picking up treasure and potentially getting destroyed. It's Bonula Jones.
Okay, so you're having him pick up something from the pile, I'm assuming?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. He goes and he grabs basically like almost a handful of different items. Uh some of it you can tell is like coins, mostly gold. And then you see there's also a necklace that he picked up as well. And still nothing's really happening still. It's odd. And even Fosk is confused. Like, huh. Aren't something supposed to happen? Am I wrong?
I don't trust this.
Hmm.
What can I see through my skeleton eyes?
Uh, so you're looking through their eyes at the pile?
I'm looking through Bonula Jones.
Okay, yeah. For you, you are just looking at this wide pile, and as you even look, you can see that there's different pieces of paper. A lot of them splattered with blood as well. Um, do you want to pick one of them up?
I will collect the pages
Okay, so you're just collecting them, not reading them.
and read them.
Okay. Yeah, the first one you pick up, it actually is just stating a mission, but it looks like it was dated a couple years ago, like 100 years ago. And it's talking about killing the green dragon, and it's even going to details of the trouble it's been bringing, and sign with a name that you're not really familiar with, as it's in also a language that fairly foreign.
Ooh, what language?
God damn it. I'll say, what languages do you know?
Elvish, Common, Celestial.
I have Draconic.
Okay, and Evelyn?
Hold on. Let me check. Did I write down languages? Common Elven.
Okay, yep. It's not one that you guys recognize.
No.
Laval.
I will say the most you can guess is due to how harsh some of the parts of the words are. Your only guess it's something that could be from the Hells, but that's a fairly wild
It
guess.
looks like the Inferno script.
Probably. Like I said,
Oh, also, by the way, in case you haven't seen the video from when was it? Fucking Jesus Christ, 7 years ago. Bonula Jones is in fact a Gooseworks reference.
oh my goodness.
Oh, fun.
A reference to Spooky Scary Skeletons cover.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Rest in peace,
God
Bonula
bless
Jones.
Um,
No.
but yeah, like I said, you can at least guess this could be Infernal, but that's only, like I said, very out of the, like, way out left. Could be wrong, could be right, who knows? But just at least from how certain parts are written, you could guess, but
Fair.
still.
So, gosh, okay, this is the moment, right? Because I think Octavia, the character, might be naive enough to actually physically grab something herself. But I want to ask the party, are you guys chill with me absolutely derailing this shit and having her do that?
Do it.
Go for it.
Hell yeah, okay. Octavia bends down and lightly touches, like, God, she wouldn't be like picking up the gold or anything. Is there any instruments or anything of that nature in the hoard?
If you walk up to it, you can see a couple of like wind instruments in there. And a little bit further up, which is going to be so hard to get to because of a lot of the coins and how it will probably cause an avalanche if you do that. You can see way up high that there is a violin.
Ooh, oh no. All right. Can I do an acrobatics check real quick?
Sure, go for it.
Oh shit, that's a flat 18, so that's a 23.
Oh my god.
Hey.
Are we doing the thing where a party spends an hour deliberating on how to open an unlocked door?
No. An 18 shit, that's a fail.
Not entirely, just because it's not anything you guys can actually do that will trigger this. It's just me seeing how long I can take before I choose to do it.
Valid.
I just like stalling. But yeah.
Good.
Yeah, with that, you are able to, without nearly causing an avalanche, you are able to climb the mount to grab that violin. And you're able to and you're able to safely just kind of slide down, and you have a hold.
You hear the loudest wee!
As you probably are examining the violin, it is gorgeous. Like, it is the prettiest wood ever. It's this nice, almost deep red. You can see the parts where the strings are held, like especially the. I don't know what they're really called.
You're good. Do you want top or bottom? What
top.
area? Top?
Yeah.
You're tuning the pegs?
Yeah, the pegs and the place where the strings are held at the very bottom.
The pegs and the bridge?
Yeah, the bridge. Those are both completely made out of gold.
Oh shit!
And the string is, it looks like there's not a single dust on it. It is shiny and new.
She's going to lightly hold it up to her ear, and she's gonna pluck the string just to see if it's in tune.
You do that, and yep, it is perfectly in tune somehow.
Oh god, I wish. Could you imagine every time you pick up a violin, it's in tune perfectly?
Yeah, that even goes for guitars.
I used to be so awful at tuning my viola, man.
But yeah, like I said, all that noise that you made, nothing happens.
Huh. She's going to look at the party and she's going to say, I think I'm going to hold on to this until we meet them.
I suppose you may as well.
I'm just thinking of those cartoons where they do ludicrously noisy stuff and
Nothing.
etc.
Yeah.
etc. And then you step on a stick, then you step on a twig, and suddenly you're in trouble. Like Bonula Jones just steps on a twig or something and snaps it.
Nah, I'm not making it that comedic. No.
Also, because he is a familiar, he does actually act somewhat independently. He's the only skeleton he's the only skeleton who actually can think for itself.
Nice. Yeah. So far, from what you guys can see, nothing you do is going to cause this dragon to suddenly appear. Even Fosk is looking around the entire cave. He's going around the mound. He's looking around, and he does call to you guys and say, "Hey, I actually see a couple of other smaller areas that lead to tunnels, from what I can see." That's
Jamie is going to say, "Do you guys think the dragon's gone?"
That's what all evidence so far would point to, but I don't think it'll be that simple.
Aren't dragons notorious for not wanting people to mess with their horse?
That's what they're best known for, yes. Well,
Huh.
some of them anyway.
Yeah. Faust just finishes his rotation around, and he comes to you guys, and he's just like, man, came here to fight a dragon, and so far it's almost like it wants us to just take its stuff and just leave it dry. That's a terrible dragon, if you ask me.
Could be money laundering.
Ha!
Could be. I have no clue.
Though, why a dragon would care about taxes, I don't know.
From what I know, dragons would just do its thing and not care. At least that's
I don't know.
how
Eat the
spiders
tax
are.
man.
Even changelings care about taxes. Well, as long as they're not the ones making people pay them.
Fox is just staring
Gotta
at
eat
you.
the tax.
He's naive.
So, okay, I hate to be meta, but are we supposed to do anything that we haven't done?
No. You guys are doing everything that I expected.
Dragon!
I know. I will say, let's see. I'm trying to think. Fosk does actually walk away from the pile for a second, and he sits down on the ground, and he just lays. He actually just sits and lays on the ground and looks up at the roof, and you see him just scream.
Now it's coming. Octavia looks at Fosk and she goes, "What's wrong?"
Was that always staring at us? And he just
She's
points.
gonna look up.
You look up and you just see the side profile of a large eye staring at you guys.
She waves.
As you do that, you feel the ground rumble, and you hear a loud. What kind of noise do dragons make? I'm thinking like Godzilla kind of screech, just that loud noise, and you see some of the dirt just fall beneath you guys. Nothing too large to hurt, but like you get a lot of dust particles and a couple rocks that fall as you hear large wings fly above, and then as soon as you think what's it gonna do, you just see it shoot down inside the cave.
Hello.
And its wings just flapping, staring at you guys. It just places its feet behind his pile, blocking the other exits besides the ones that you guys came through. It lowers
As
its
you can
head.
probably tell, we are not here to steal from you.
Octavia is going to very gently set down the violin in front of it. And she's gonna say, like, "I just wanted to make sure it wasn't tuned for you."
The dragon just
If we were
stares at
stealing from you, we would have already left. Well, we would have tried to leave and been blocked by you.
He just stares at each one of you guys.
You want to talk, do you?
Octavia's smiley face not tripping. She does not know the danger.
Orc is just staring at the dragon from a safe distance, waiting to see if it'll act.
It reads its head back, and Oric, you understand exactly what he's saying in this. As you said, you do know Draconic, but he just goes, "You puny little beings. In my home, disturbing my precious jewels, thinking I couldn't have noticed. I just played you all as fools, as always. They always come through
Like-
here.
Fiddles.
Reminder, he's speaking in Draconic.
Oh,
Yeah, it's all good. Like I said, Auric, you hear him just go, you all act the same. You come in here, you think you know how dragons behave. You think you know how a green dragon works. You're always wrong. You guys are idiots. You'll die like the rest. And I will take no pleasure in how it ends. For your gods will be able to decide your worthless fates. And he just stares at each one of you guys. Just intently seeing what's gonna happen.
you seem like a reasonable conversationalist.
He just looks at you and just goes, obviously still no clue what he's saying. He's just like, you understand me?
Auric?
Yep.
What was it saying?
Well, on no uncertain terms, intends to kill us.
As I said, you seem like a reasonable conversationalist.
Octavia frowns. Why would it do that?
He just keeps looking at each one of you guys, and he looks over at you, Auric, and he goes, do you understand me?
Oric nods and says, "This expedition was not my idea originally, but I can promise you that if you harm any of us, you will regret it."
He starts to have like a mighty laugh, and he just reads his head back, and he lets the laugh just continue and echo out through the entire cave. And this time back, he actually switches to common for this one. He just goes, you think I want to do what I have to do protecting myself? Huh? Which one of you wanted to come here? Which one of you wanted to kill me?
Can I make an Arcana check?
You.
Sure.
To
None of us want to kill
I'm
you.
pretty sure I know Green Dragon's deal, but not necessarily in character, and I want to see if I know their deal in character.
Okay.
Octavia is so confused. She's like, we don't want to kill you.
Okay, right. That is A.
Like, she would say that in character.
I'm just waiting to see what Evelyn gets.
Oh, yeah.
21.
Yeah, you. From at least what I'm looking at when it comes to how green dragons behave.
They're more like political, aren't they? They like influence over people. They're more tricksters.
Yeah, they're tricksters. They're very cunning. They know what they're doing.
How big is it?
He is very fucking large, like bigger than the mound.
Adult?
Yeah, he's an adult.
Small
I
boulder the
see.
size
He
of
will
my
kill
car.
us if we don't do something.
Yeah.
Can you understand me and my speech?
What language are you speaking? Is it common still, or?
Common still.
He just nods. He's like, I understand most beings. And I understand my brethren. I'm shocked.
Of course.
I'm shocked that the other one knows what I'm saying, as he's not a dragonborn.
He is well educated, as am I. Draconic was, in fact, one of the next languages I was meaning to study.
Damn.
I am fascinated by the physiology and behavior of dragons. For one, I do know that green dragons, for instance, enjoy more than just the pleasures of physical nature, of a horde. They enjoy political sway, trickery, and influence. Am I correct?
You seem to know my kind very well. I bet you could almost tell immediately why I didn't try to attack you guys when you touched my stuff. And he looks over at you, Leanne.
Octavia's gonna
Most of why we were doing
look
that.
at him and go, I'm not here to kill you.
Most of why we were doing that was to see if you had
Planted a trap?
hidden yourself somewhere.
I'm not like...
We did not want to offend.
I am far from my others. A lot of them, yes, would do exactly that. I know of one that would actually hide in her hoard and wait to see who would uncover her first, as a little game.
Very clever.
I am not one of those. I like to leave my hoard and see who gets it first, and then all I need to do is come back. And I just watch you guys. And see how long it takes for you to realize that the sun has disappeared. It's entertaining.
Octavia frowns.
Are you familiar with the Noid dynasty?
He kind of sits. He actually.
Noble line of so-called elves.
So-called elves. The only ones I've ever even dared to associate me with are the ones in Eltoron. They were the only ones that actually left me alone for the most part. They understood what I wanted, which was peace.
I see. Then you will have no interest in my family.
Of course. I don't
They
take
are
pleasure.
reprehensible.
He kind of just squints and eyes you.
Their level of political cunning and trickery rivals even those of the most accomplished of green dragons.
Even so.
They have subverted an entire small kingdom. And they are not even elves. Changelings, face changes.
As you keep talking, he just kind of lowers himself more as his arms, I guess that's what they're called. I don't know what the anatomy of a dragon is. That book is all the way on my shelf.
I think it's fair to say arm.
Yeah. He has them crossed, and his wings are just kind of still unfolded, but he's eyeing mostly you, Evelyn.
I am a young daughter of that family. A changeling, one and the same.
Changeling.
We've been doing this for hundreds of years.
You managed to deceive other people with your own actions.
They do not suspect a thing.
Your level of trickery goes far beyond what even I could consider reasonable. But it's entertaining nonetheless.
I could not possibly take the credit for my ancestors' work.
Then even still.
Octavia's gonna look to the party, and she's gonna look to the dragon, and she's gonna go, if you wanted entertainment, there's ways to do it that don't involve tricking people into visiting you.
Oh, I don't try to trick people. All it takes is someone to know that I am here for them to get the bright idea. Oh, we can just kill a green dragon. It's not that simple, but it does entertain me nonetheless.
Like I said, we weren't here to kill you.
I highly doubt it.
Do I look like the type of person who would come to kill you?
You came here with these people who look like they could.
Could and will are two different things.
Even still, I know the other
could,
one.
but
I
don't
assure
want-
you, we could not. And I have full knowledge and faith in that fact.
That is what they all say. Oh,
No,
I couldn't
we
kill
could not. In a fight, we would not last 6 seconds.
You underestimate yourself. I've beaten those who have been more skilled than probably you, and they've all fallen to their knees, praying for their god to take them.
Well, I don't really want to die. Octavia looks at the dragon.
That's what they all say as well. I don't want to die. You don't have to kill me. Yet you came here of your own free will, coming to find me.
But you don't even know why.
He just looks away. And then he looks at you guys once more, and then over at Fosk in the far distance. I have a couple ideas why you could be here for. Could be for my hoard of jewels and riches. It could
She
be...
shakes her head.
Hmm?
She goes, if we wanted that, we would have already taken it.
Yeah, you very well could have, and I could have instantly killed you.
But we didn't.
That is true. You understood a little bit of how a dragon works. That gives you a little bit of credit. But besides even that, that doesn't mean you didn't have other reasons. You could have come here to collect a reward. That's what every person does. Or you could have been trying to fix a problem that I didn't even cause, but supposedly I caused.
Nope. She says, nope. Also, out of character. Do you guys hear that in the background, or am I good?
Hear what?
You're good.
No.
My family's being real fucking loud.
Okay.
Like, real loud.
It's all good.
You know how they are.
Yeah. Either way, I don't exactly feel comfortable letting you guys live and tell the tale of surviving me, if I'm being honest.
You don't have to.
Oh,
Nobody else would know but you.
oh, but do I trust that one back there? And he looks up and he kind of nudges towards Fosk, who he has his dagger out in front of him with his eyes closed.
Bosk,
Yeah. Is it gonna
put
kill
the
us?
damn dagger away.
How do I know it's not gonna kill us, though?
It will if
What
you
do you
keep.
think a dagger is going to do?
I don't know.
That's like a toothpick for it.
And he opens his eyes.
Couldn't even reach between the gaps in its scales.
And he slowly puts it away again. And he's just... His eyes are squinting.
So sorry. I've just realized how rude I've been. I haven't even asked your name.
My name? You wish to know that now?
Yes, it's only polite.
Well, fine. If you want to know, especially since I don't feel like you'll get a last chance to know it. My name is Tyagard.
Oh my goodness.
Pleasure to meet you.
I don't
I am
go for
Elohim.
I don't go for elegance unlike the others.
It's fun.
Even so. And he starts to stand up and he stretches himself a little bit. Either way, I don't want you guys alive.
Well, that's a shame.
You still invaded my home. You still came here. And whether I know your purpose or not, I don't care.
That sounds kind of rash.
Only to you. And for that,
One little thing.
yeah?
I mentioned my heritage, did I not?
Mhm.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
This is in character, by the way.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Yes. So what?
As reluctant as I am to admit, my family would, in fact, send after me if they were to find out that I'd been killed. In fact, they would likely go themselves, under disguise, of course. As I've mentioned, I have no confidence that I would ever be able to take you on. Grandfather, however, I think differently.
Even if so, I do not fear you little beings. I will devour each and every one that comes through my home. And they will fill my stomach up. And I will just be forever grateful for the endless amount of food.
It would be real cool if you didn't.
Even still. Does that even matter to me? You won't be the first. And you won't be the last.
We can. What if there's some type of wager or something we could do? You like prizes, no?
He's just staring at you.
She goes, I'm willing to stand and play to my part. If you let the three of them go.
He just looks away for a second. And just
No.
goes, I don't care.
Consider it.
I'd rather eat you alive.
But then where's the entertainment in that?
My entertainment is fighting. That's my second favorite thing.
Well, you have instruments and nobody to play them.
What would be your favorite?
My favorite is just watching people be stupid.
Well, I can guarantee that. Consider it. Let them go.
Let me think. I say no. And with that,
She keeps trying. She goes, "You're not even gonna let a sample performance happen just to see? Aren't you curious?"
my little darling, you're only edging the inevitable.
So, let me. You can make it worth your while.
The last person that tried that didn't get far. He got to the first note and I ate his head.
Well, maybe I can get to the second. Take your pick. Any instrument, any song.
No.
Come on. Aren't you just a little bit curious?
I don't thrive off of curiosity. I thrive off of eating and watching people be dumb and stupid as they enter my area.
Well, again, I can cover the dumb and stupid.
A very solitary life, no? Well,
Let me try.
to be fair, though, that is customary of dragon.
Really. Truthfully. Any of these instruments. Pick your favorite.
You are quite entertaining on your own as you try to bargain your life. I don't particularly like dealing with bargains.
Oh, that's fine. Winning automatically. My party leaves and you have entertainment for hundreds of years until I die.
But where's the fun in that?
Trust me, I can make it fun.
I doubt it.
You haven't even let me try.
Why should I? I get my fun elsewhere. And so far, I'm
You'll
losing my
never know until
patience.
you try. I want to roll. Can I roll persuasion? Yeah. Of being able to try. Can I roll persuasion?
You can certainly try.
It's
I
a nat 20, baby!
fuck yes.
So that's a 25.
Damn.
By the way, did you know that I have the musician feat? That was
Yeah,
my
man,
level
this is
1.
me. No, that's such a dumb joke. I'm sorry.
That's right. Eluin is trained in the musical arts.
Girl boss, girl queen. So,
And
willing, let me try.
has 3 skeletons that
Iconic.
he can puppeteer.
I will say, you can definitely try with entertaining him.
Surely you don't actually intend for us to fight
Oh,
this
I
thing.
can feel like this thing. Literally, I am not. I grow exceptionally close to my characters, and I love and adore them.
Here's the thing.
However, this is something Octavia would do. She would sacrifice herself to save the party.
The thing is, I actually had all this planned for you guys to fight it, and I had it all just ready.
We don't have the levels.
No, here's the thing.
Soul.
Here's the thing.
Soul, do you have the fucking stat block?
Yes, and I've adjusted it.
Oh, you're iconic. But
I learned because
You've
my
adjusted it.
Yes, I adjusted it to make it easy.
the party.
Yes.
You
But-
could have just made a young one.
No. This
Listen,
thing is old as fuck. And also,
she goes, really? What is your
We're
favorite?
level 4! We aren't even the right level to fight a young green dragon.
Evelyn, remember I told you the story of how I fought a dragon around this level before. Have I not?
Yeah.
Yeah, but 3 of us?
Yeah, I basically had the same amount of people.
Yeah.
My fiance just
She
took it down a notch for a lot of things, especially the health.
She goes, what song?
Play me anything from your home.
All right. She's going to pick back up the violin, and she is going to give this performance.
May we
Literally
join?
everything.
May we join you, Octavia?
She nods.
I will perform the help action.
Thank you. She performs just a regular, like it's really good for her. Don't get me wrong, but a normal song from her land.
Okay.
Right. What's it called?
Performance.
Yeah, so she will take one of the woodwind instruments, and the skeletones will also, if there are any instruments that do not require breathing into them.
Yep, there's a couple that don't
Nice.
require it. So, yeah. So the two of you are just playing a song from.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, you do that, and it just comes out so beautiful. Even Fosk in the background.
Wait,
has
what was your performance role?
Yeah, what was it?
Oh, it was an 18.
18?
Was that the natural or was that
Natural.
so
that
plus your performance? Did you roll twice?
Did I roll twice?
Yeah, with the help action.
Yeah,
you
because
can
I
roll
did help
twice.
action.
Oh,
It gives you advantage.
26. 26.
Oh yeah.
Quim81 just followed. Quim81 just followed.
So what does it think?
Sorry, I had a Twitch notification.
Well, for one, it didn't instantly bite our head off.
So I'm guessing you rolled really high.
Yes.
So, yeah, you both just get into the music. It just kind of flows so naturally from you both. And it just comes out so beautiful that even Fosk in the background, his originally frightened stance, he has relaxed. And he's kind of going with it. He's swaying to the music. And it's just so ethereal. Like, it's just so beautiful. And even the dragon there for a second is kind of going with it a little bit. He kind of closes his eyes. And you would assume that he's enjoying this a bit. And then as you get to the end and you stop, the dragon realizes that the music has stopped. And he looks at you both, and just goes, "That was a very impressive song. Typically others don't get very far, like I've said. But it was rather entertaining nonetheless." And as he exhales, you see a little bit of like green fog coming from his mouth a little bit.
Oh shit.
He's like, "Either way, I still don't like that you guys are here. I really don't. And in true spirit of what it's like to be me, and the fact that I don't like giving you guys or anybody a chance, I still need a meal. And I got 4 standing right in front of me. So if you guys want to roll initiative, trust me, this will be fine. Trust me, Evelyn, you'll be okay."
A roll to
If it's
run
your final
at.
decision, then so be it.
That's a nothing.
Ooh, that's high.
These strawberry dice are you sure the strawberry dice
18.
ain't right?
That's a nat 20. So 23 on initiative.
Ooh.
Okay. What'd you say, Evelyn? Not Evelyn. Leanne.
I got 19, and I said, "Are you sure the strawberry dice ain't weighted?"
No, I got him from Epic Loot. Okay, so let me also get Fosk as well. Where's my other D20 that's in this container?
Munch, munch, crunch, crunch.
Like I said, Evelyn, this will be fine. Oh, poor
You see, we
Fosk.
gotta roll to run as fast as possible.
Oh boy. Okay. So we have Orc 23. And then crud. Why is it on here? I can't. Oh, there, found it. Octavia. You said 19?
Yes.
19. And then Yulin. 18. Ah, crap.
1985.
There we go. And okay, so the first one to go is Orc.
Alright, so as soon as the dragon finishes speaking, Auric will. Let's see. Yeah, as soon as it goes as far as any. Auric will cast Web,
Ooh.
and a glittering web of golden light will appear above the dragon and try and pin it to the ground.
Okay. What kind of save is that?
Dex save.
Dex save. Okay. And ooh, shit. What did he have to beat?
I want to say 15. Let me see here. Yeah, 15.
Okay. Yeah, he's trapped.
All right, so he is now restrained.
Okay.
And I think, yeah, actually, that's it for my turn.
Next one, Octavia.
She is immediately going to just sort of like brace herself, and she's going to try to cast Mage Hand.
Okay. I don't think that requires.
Yeah, there's no roll for that, it just happens.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So you just have a floating hand close by to you.
Yeah.
And I think that goes on your turn as well if you want to use it. If I remember correctly. I could be wrong.
Yeah.
Let me make sure. Yeah.
So she has that ready as kind of like an extra shield, and then she's also going to draw her rapier.
Okay. And that would be the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Evelyn, is your turn.
Whatever, go my skeletons.
So they take the same initiative as you?
Yes.
Okay.
And I will cast on Bonula Jones Dragon Breath.
Ooh.
For the next minute, Bonula Jones can breathe. I'm gonna say cold.
Oh, so he can like do the whole breath stuff but with cold?
Yes.
Nice.
My other two will draw their bows.
Okay. Are they gonna...
Can I have my skeletons act before I do?
Yeah.
Magnificent.
Okay. And they're going to...
Right. That's 2 attacks. That is a 6 and a 19 before modifiers. Thus, an 11 and a 24.
The 24 does hit.
Yes.
Okay.
That is. Hold on.
Yeah.
I would have thought necromancy would be hard to play. Would be complicated.
Listen, I'm casting spells. It's hard. I'm
Nah.
laying it on.
No, the easiest class is monk.
Right.
They
That
punch.
is 8 damage unless it's resisted.
8 damage, and that's just piercing or
Piercing, yes.
Yep. That hits.
Right. Then I will cast Toll the Dead. The cantrip.
Okay.
Toll the Dead is a wisdom save.
And the dragon has to do that one?
Yes.
Gotcha. So wisdom save. And what did he have to beat?
What's the DC?
The DC is 14.
Yeah, he beats it.
Fuck. No damage.
Okay, and that's the end, or is there a bonus action?
Bonula Jones is going to Dragon Breath.
Okay.
After positioning correctly to not catch any allies in it.
Yeah.
Nice. Consider it.
Yeah.
Right. Dexterity saving throw.
Dex. Let's see. And if my math is correct, I would assume he beats it. What's the save?
Same save.
Okay, yeah, he beats it.
That's still half damage.
Still half damage? Okay.
Yeah, that is 10, so that's 5 damage.
Okay.
Hell yes.
Okay. And then that's the end of your turn.
So a bolt, kind of a line of frigid air and frost bursts out from underneath Bonilla Jones's mask.
Okay. And then
Yes, that is my turn.
Gotcha. And then it's the dragon's turn. Does he have to do anything to try and get out of the web? Or
That is a strength check.
strength check?
Athletics specifically.
Athletics specifically. Okay. Does not bring anything like that up. So we're just gonna do.
Oh, it's an action. It's
Yeah.
an action to try and escape. It has to spend its action instead of
Okay.
doing anything. So it could just choose to stay there or try and break concentration. But it would have to spend its action if it wants to break free.
Gotcha. I will say he will do that.
Oh.
All right.
So he had to beat a
15.
15. Yeah, he breaks that.
What was the roll?
He got over. He got like if I remember correctly. Yeah, that's over like a 20. That's over.
But what if silvery barbs?
Oh no!
What is that?
Reroll that.
Reroll that?
Literally,
Yes.
Gotcha.
Dragon could have avoided all this by just fucking not. Like,
Not
by letting
Bilvery
us-
subs.
Get his ass.
Strixhaven is fair and bat.
Okay, it's under.
Yeah. Okay. And now,
It,
let's
oh.
see, who wants advantage on something?
Oh, hold on. It's also Fusk. He's up in.
Oh yeah.
So with Fusk, what's he gonna do?
Who uses attack rolls here?
Me.
Who here actually uses attack? Then you can give yourself advantage.
Well, I already have that because it's restrained. That's why I'm asking.
Why would anyone
But-
need advantage then?
Well, because I get it from Silver Barbs, and I might as well. You know what? Fuss can have it. I'll find something nice to do with it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sweet. Iconic.
Okay. So he is going to use his short bow, and he's going to get into range for it, which is not very far. And he's going to try to hit. Nope, he does not hit. So then, I think. Oh, that's a bonus action. I forget how certain things work. Actually, no. Well, yeah, he's just gonna try to hit, and obviously it just shoots past the dragon's head. And he just looks at you guys and just shrugs. He's like, I don't know. And then it's back up to you, Starch.
All right. Let's go for. Let's see. I don't think that works on ranged attacks. No. Okay. I'll just go for a crossbow shot.
Okay.
So that's with advantage. That is an 18 to hit.
Yep, it hits.
And then let me get my skull out. Sorry, one moment. That is 6 piercing and another 6 radiant as well.
So 12 total?
12 total.
Okay. Okay. Is there anything
And-
else that you can do?
I don't think so. No, it's next person.
Okay. Octavia, it's your turn.
She is going to. She's going to try to see. Is there any possible escape route? Like, I know he's blocking the exit, but like,
Yeah, he's
can we go like aerial? Can we go?
the exits he's blocking out is the ones that Fosk pointed out, which were behind the giant pile. You guys still have the one behind you that you guys came through, and then the one above. But currently, he's obviously not covering either spots.
I'd like to use message to relay this information to the party,
Okay.
and I'd like to go. I think our best option is escape.
I will reply on it.
Fosk repeats back. Well, I mean, he doesn't seem to be able to do much at the moment. We have a good chance,
Fucking
but...
idiot. I'm going to kill you.
Yeah, it's the group chat text where you get the like, I'm gonna need you to pack up.
And the one is like, but
don't know.
guys...
I don't know how much longer the web will hold, but if we leave this dragon here, who's to say who else it will harm?
I think this is beyond our measure. Maybe we leave a sign outside.
Actually,
Hmm.
you saying that to them does remind you guys of the fact that of what Spire said, which is people will leave messages in board up caves for the exits or the entrance to this specific cave once they figured out it leads to here. And that some also place magic barriers on the entrances.
Can I use like detect magic to see any of those barriers?
Depends on how much the range is. Because even if you were to try, you might be too far away.
I mean, she was literally in front of it earlier, so I suppose I'm next to the aerial exit. I would like to try.
Well, like I said, the ones that a similar cave to where you guys entered in, you wouldn't be able to tell from the distance you are, as most of them are pretty far away, like I said. The one above, if you were to try, I'll just make it simple. You can't really detect magic in that area. Why am I playing with this? You guys okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You
Whose
good?
turn is it currently?
I'm just waiting to see what Leanne says.
If the detect magic is not a good route, then simply put, she is going to try to keep distracting it. Like, she's going to be yapping, she's going to be, like, messing with her weapon. She's basically buying the party time.
Okay. Okay. So, is there anything else you can do or are able to?
Like, there's not much else she can do. Except, oh well, Bardic Inspiration, actually. Next party member.
Okay, so you give Bardic inspiration for the next person who goes?
Yeah.
Okay. So that would go to you, Evelyn. You now also have Bard of Inspiration on you. And it would be your turn.
I will reach into my component pouch, grab a pinch of sand, and throw it down. I'm casting sleep. The 2024 version of sleep, because it would be completely useless if it was the original version.
Okay. Let me see how that.
Studge, do you still have silvery barbs on you?
As a matter of fact, I do.
We need this to fail the save.
Alright, so it made the save the first time?
Wisdom save. No, it hasn't made the save yet.
Alright,
Wisdom
well, it's
save.
gonna have to try and do it twice then.
Okay.
If it doesn't fail immediately.
So I just have to roll a wisdom or
Wisdom, yes.
wisdom? Okay. And you say roll it twice?
Well,
roll it
not yet
once.
necessarily.
No, roll it once, see if it fails. If it succeeds, then roll it a second time.
It's over 20.
Alright, re-roll it then.
And in that case, he's also going to do something as well. He's just going to use his legendary resistance to say, if a dragon fails to save and throw, it can choose to succeed.
How the fuck are we supposed to fight this thing
Yeah,
if
that
it
checks
has legendary? We literally can't do shit to escape it.
I believe in you guys. You guys have actually been doing good on it.
Soul, you said the best route is to escape.
I never said that.
You
there's
did.
there's just an option of you could. But like I said, I'm not going to tell you how much HP he has left.
Still think that, like, the party should book it.
Legendary
I'm gonna take it in good faith so we can handle this until
around
proven otherwise.
monsters where parties have like dozens of spell slots.
He hasn't even hit you guys.
Yeah, I'm aware.
You've done more damage to him. Okay. Is there anything else you would like to do, Evelyn? Or have your
My skeleton buddies will attack now.
Okay.
That's a 2 and a 20.
Yeah, that's a natural 20
Well,
or
a 7, no, an unnatural.
unnatural 20? Okay.
Is that
Dirty
2 of
20.
them or 1 with
That's
advantage?
Huh? What?
Is that 2 of them or is it 1 attacking with advantage?
That's 2 of them.
Alright, well the one that rolled a 2 can have advantage then from Silvery Barbs.
You gave it to me as opposed to giving it to, like, what's it called? Giving it to. Oh wait, no, I was the one who had bardic inspiration as opposed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the Silvery Barbs I can give advantage to the skeleton.
That's a 1.
Oh,
Wow.
oh my god.
Phoning it in.
Oh my god.
Wow, wow, metal die when you're really not doing well today.
I'm gonna grab an ice cream. I'll
Okay.
be like 30
What do
seconds.
they put the d6s there? They are.
So the one
Right,
definitely
that
hits.
is 6 damage.
6 damage?
Yep.
6 damage. Okay.
And then Bonula Jones is going to ready up a breath attack again.
Okay. Let's hear it.
Those are 3 2s. Are you kidding me? Roll a Constitution saving throw.
A con. Okay.
Wouldn't it be Dex if it's Dragon's Breath?
I mean, Dex.
Oh.
And no, actually, if it's Dex, it's with disadvantage because of a restrained.
Okay.
Oh, wait, hold on. But wouldn't that have affected the last breath weapon as well?
If we hadn't forgotten, then yeah.
Yeah.
Oops.
It's all good.
Well, we know now.
I'm pretty sure I already
We
know
know
what
now.
the answer is gonna be.
And knowing's half the
Yeah.
battle.
Yeah, okay. So that's with disadvantage. That's what was that AC again? Because I'm pretty sure
14.
14. Yeah, he does not succeed.
Okay, that is 6 damage, a whopping 6.
Okay. That's the most that the skeletons can do.
Yes.
Okay. So then it's back to good old.
So that was 2 lots of 6 damage. Nice.
Hey, that was pretty good damage though.
Yeah.
So now it's the dragon's turn, and he has to still try to get out.
Necromancer.
Necromancer.
He hasn't even done the breath weapon.
Yeah, he hasn't done that yet. Okay. Oh, wait.
Octavia's solution of throw myself as a problem.
So, right. Or he has to try to succeed a throw, right?
Strength check, yes.
Strength check. Okay. And I hate the fact that it doesn't even shoot at it here. That's annoying. Wow.
What?
Damn. My man's not doing good. Yeah, that was a 10.
Oh, that's not gonna do it.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on, but you can do legendary resistance.
I know I'm picking and choosing when I do that.
As a
Look,
matter
if
of
you're going
fact,
to
I
be-
don't think you can.
Look, if you're
Legendary
going
resistance is for saves, not checks, as I
this
understand.
is a save,
Yeah.
right?
Well, no, it's an athletics check, unless this is for something else.
Oh, it's athletics check.
Yeah,
Oh,
it just doesn't have athletics on here. It has everything else but anything related to strength, which is stupid. And the dragon can do them if he wants.
Wait, it has performance?
Nope. Has persuasion and perception.
It has,
Get ready for the dragon's hot take.
I will say.
it's religion.
I'm trying to think of what he. Oh, wait, that counts as an action. Okay. That's the end of his turn.
Thought of dragon Christianity.
So now it is Bosk's turn. He's going to try again on using that short bow.
Wait, what's Bosk's plus for attacking with the short bow?
He is. Well, yeah, I'll tell you it now. He's a rogue bard.
What's the attack bonus?
Well, to hit, it's a +2.
Plus fucking 2? Is he not proficient?
No, that's just in general.
Wow.
He just sucks. He
Icon.
just...
Skeletons have +5.
Yeah, he sucks. This is Fosk we're talking about.
They have +3 to damage.
Yeah. So yeah, Fosk can't do anything either. So it's... Well... Actually, he is going to do one thing, which is give Bard of Inspiration to the one skeleton. I can't remember his name. What?
Bojangle.
Bojangle.
Formula
Yeah.
Jones.
Yeah.
He does. Okay, give it to one of the other skeletons, actually, please, because
Okay.
Formula Jones literally can't use.
Okay, then it'll go to one of the other ones. You can pick which one it goes to.
Lefty.
Yeah, go to Lefty. So that's all that Fosk is gonna do. And then
No way, Lefty FNAF?
so it's back up to you, Oric.
1 second.
You got it.
Isn't Lefty the puppet?
Me. Real.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I thought so. It's the thing that the puppet got to hide inside. I know FNAF lore. I've played about 5 minutes of FNAF 1. I know everything about FNAF.
Murdering my mind. Do you not feel fucking dark coach?
Well, if it's still
That's
restrained,
right.
I have literally only ever played like 5 minutes of FNAF 1 and no other FNAF game.
We need to play Pizza Simulator. Actually, genuinely, I think.
Yeah, I know, it looks
Simulator
like a very fun game. I'm gonna get the incompetency ending,
that's good fun.
where I do literally nothing for 5 days straight.
Okay.
So if a dragon is still restrained, Oric will just try and shoot it in the face again.
Okay, go for it.
That's a 4 and a 1, so I'm guessing that doesn't work.
Yeah, no, you try
Wait a
and
minute.
it...
They changed Branding Smite to Shining Sprite. They removed the reference to branding.
Yep. Although it is a lot better now in exchange for not being able to be
Wait, is
used
it?
with ranged attacks.
Yeah.
Yeah, now it's kind of like single target fairy fire.
Ah,
Ooh.
interesting.
Oh, they grant advantage now. Oh, man.
Yep, and you could use it on hit instead of having to concentrate on it.
Oh, that's even better.
Oh, sick.
Yep, and I do actually have it, I just can't use it with ranged attacks.
Wait a minute, I just realized. Paladin can smite multiple times in a turn.
Oh.
Because once per day, you can use Divine Smite without a spell slot.
Oh.
And if
Well,
you cast a spell without a spell slot, you can cast multiple spells.
Unfortunately, Divine Smite is a bonus action now.
Fuck! I forgot.
But yeah, anyway, with that said,
You
Oric
can
will
do it
do
with
something
Juice Strike.
else.
What'd you say?
Oric will do something else. Quickened Magic Missile.
Ooh. How's that work?
It just hits
It
3
just
times.
hits? Okay.
No saving
we-
throw, no attack roll, it just
Are we
is.
gonna do
Gotcha.
the version which is roll 1d4 for each missile, or is it no? Or are we doing the one which is roll a single d4 and multiply that by the amount of missiles?
I prefer the latter, but it doesn't really matter yet.
Same.
Yeah. I'll just say just roll a d4 for each one.
Makes it more consistent. Well, more inconsistent, but it makes it more able to consistently hit the upper ranges.
Right.
Yeah.
And then it enables shenanigans later, but I'm not going to worry about that yet.
Yeah.
Me when
for
Bubble
now, if
Wizard
we're-
from me when Bubbles from the Mountain Campaign.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, so if we are rolling separate d4s, that is a total of 11 force damage to the dragon.
Wow. Yeah, you do that, and he is. You can see a lot of like blood that is just trickling down from some of those hits that he's been taking. They're pooling out and covering the floor at this point, and he's just panting up. He's just like, God. He is. He's looking very rough at the moment.
Oric says in Draconic, You were warned.
And he says back to you, I know, but this is actually entertaining. And then it goes right back to you, Octavia. What you doing?
She's going to try. Still gonna try. Basically, I want to cast sleep and see if that will do anything on the dragon, like anything at all.
The 2024 version of sleep is a saving throw.
Okay.
Okay.
So, was it a wisdom or dex?
Is it going to legendary resistance its way out of sleep again?
I don't know.
Wisdom, yeah.
Wisdom? Okay.
I'm gonna say 14.
Oh.
That's what I fucking did last time.
I know. And do I have to do that with disadvantage or no?
Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet.
God damn it, you people. Yeah.
What'd it get?
I got a 9.
Okay, and will it legendary resist?
I'm gonna say yes because he's fighting it. He wants to keep this going. You can actually tell that he has if a dragon could smile, it has one. This is fun for him.
You really have that much of a death wish, right? No. You really have that much of a death wish?
Not just a death wish. This is just fun. Everybody else dies so quickly, yet you haven't. I haven't even laid a finger on you. Not even a tail. It's interesting. You guys are strong. This is fun. And then, is there anything else you're able to do? No?
Just fun inspiration.
Pardon, you kept breaking up there for a second.
Sorry.
It's okay.
You giving it to one of the skellies? Yeah?
Yeah?
Yes?
Yep,
Testing?
Hi.
Okay, now I can hear
yeah.
you.
Oh, sorry. I said yes.
Okay. So you give bardic inspiration to one of the other skellies. So then it just goes back to you.
Which one? The one that has been given the advantage, or the
I'll
one
do
that?
righty.
Okay, right. Righty has bardic, and lefty has advantage.
Didn't Lefty use the advantage to roll on that one?
Oh, right. Yeah, you didn't give any further advantage, did you? No.
I haven't had any for advantage, and it did not use it well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Righty's gonna. Okay. Right. My turn then.
Yep.
Right. Righty and lefty. Ooh, that's more like it. A 19 and a 22.
Wow. Good numbers, yeah.
And that's not even using the bardic. Right.
Hit me with them damages.
Shit. Okay, that is a 3 and a 4. That is a 6 and a 7. I mean. Right, so that's 13 damage total from those two.
Okay.
Then, roll me a dex save.
Dex save.
With disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Is it still webbed?
Yes.
Oh, God. So,
Ooh,
obviously
okay.
it could have been actually attacking. Obviously it could have been actually, like, at least using its breath weapon one time.
I know.
But this web has been more like the web from Baldur's Gate 1 and 2. where if you fail a save, you are literally just paralyzed for a turn.
Yeah. You want the number?
Inescapable death.
Yeah,
It
Go
got a
on.
19. That was the lowest.
sick. Right, so that is 2, 4, 6. That is 12, so that's 6 cold damage.
6 cold damage. Yeah, he's looking very rough.
Okie dokie. Oh. Very rough?
Yeah, pretty rough.
Okay, not like edge of death rough.
I couldn't say anything.
Okay. I'm going to cast Toll the Dead.
Okay.
I could cast Catapult or something to be safer, or Magic Missile. But where's the fun in that?
If it
Toll the
lives, I
Dead-
have something in mind.
Toll the Dead has the flavor of just announcing that it's dead.
Okay.
Oh god, but it's only a D12 with no bonus.
Okay.
Oh, come on, Wisdom save. Do I do this or do I go for the safe option? Yeah, I'll do Toll the Dead.
Super funny.
Make me a Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom, you got it. Okay, numbers. 13.
That's a fail.
So he's just dead?
No, it does a D12 necrotic. You fought well, dragon. But your death wish has come to pass. As the dragon hears a very faint bell in the back of its head.
Okay.
And takes 10 necrotic damage.
Yeah. He's dead.
Yeah!
You just see as the dragon, very, very tired, he just slumps. His head just inches away from you guys as a lot of dust and wind just kind of almost knocks you over a little bit. And just as he's about to pass, he just says, "You fought very well. I appreciate the battle. I've been old for too long." And just
One way or another, I suppose you earned this.
yeah. And his final breath, he's just gone. And seeing all that in front of you, Vosk just yells. He is so happy. He's just like, "We fucking did it! I told you we could do it!"
Oh, wait, no. It only counts for spells of first level or higher. No.
Oh, your necromancy thing?
My necromancy thing.
Damn, you can't heal off the damage you didn't take.
Wait,
Or
it's regain. It's not even temporary hit points.
Yeah, you guys took no damage.
Wow.
Flawless victory.
Wow, level 2 necromancer wizard is shit. The wizard feature.
Yeah.
Well, level 3 in my case, I guess.
But
It's fun with Spirit Guardians and a bag of rats.
What? Excuse
That's-
me?
Let's just move on for now.
It's funny with what? And a bag of rats?
You know, just set up Spirit Guardians and throw rats into it for free
Spirit
health.
Guardians isn't a necromancy spell.
There are backgrounds that you can use to get it.
No, it specifies having to be... Wait. Oh,
It
3 times
feels
its
more
level
if
if the spell belongs...
necromancy.
Oh, never mind. Okay, that's actually a lot better than I thought it was. Still,
Anyway, back to Foss
Spirit
popping
Guardians
off.
plus rats, yeah.
yeah, hold on.
Impromptu healing potion.
Yeah. I hate when my doors open. But yeah, you guys killed a dragon.
Hell yeah. Loot time.
And like I said, Fosk he's happy. He's yelling. He's just so happy that we were able to do this. And he's just like, see, I told you, we had nothing to worry about. You guys are fucking strong as shit. Wait till we...
Well,
I mean,
if you fought.
I tried, but obviously I got some...
No, I was talking to the dragon.
Oh. So...
I was talking to the corpse of the
Ari
dragon.
looks at the dragon corpse and
Leanne, I didn't hear a word of
Yeah,
that.
you're breaking
Sorry.
up
Yeah,
so
you're breaking up
badly.
pretty badly.
testing. Is this any better?
Yeah.
I am literally kissing my mic. Okay. Octavia looks to the dragon corpse, looks at the party, looks back to the dragon corpse, and she goes, Did we just assist it in dying?
I suppose so.
I guess it
That's
wanted to
not
go
how
out in a
dragons
fight.
usually.
If you could even call that a fight.
She's realizing the moral implications of euthanasia. She's like, oh god.
As you guys are talking, you just hear a bird screeching as you see a crow just come inside, and then right in front of you just see... Huh? What'd you say?
Caster.
You just... Alexa, you just see a crow just come in, and you see it shape out of it, and you just see Spire just very safely, their feet hit the ground, and they look at you guys and look back at the dragon, and just go, wasn't expecting it to be an easy fight. I thought it was
I
gonna...
have its bones.
Yeah, that's fair. Even so, I'm just shocked that this dragon didn't even try to put up a fight. It's very odd.
It does seem like this was what it wanted.
It's interesting. I thought I was gonna have to come in here and do my own thing, but I didn't have to, so I'm happy with it.
How many hit points did this thing have?
You want to know that?
Yes.
So originally, green dragons have over 200,
Yeah.
typically. I scaled it down to make it a little bit easier. So what I did was...
you, like, halve it or something?
No. What I did was I went by the medium/average HP of a regular D&D character and times it by 2. You want to know what the average is?
What?
28. Times that by 2. And
No.
then add a couple...
Oh, that is nothing.
Yeah, then add a couple extra numbers.
No.
Part of it was making it funny by making it 69. But I also tweaked...
So that's barely more than a crit or a whip.
I know.
That's a CR1 creature. But to be fair, it's the most stupidly unbalanced CR1 creature in terms of hit points. Why the fuck does it have 60-something HP?
Oh, like I said, I just times it by 2.
What were they cooking?
I have no clue. But that's why I was like, you guys can fight it. I know you can. Trust me. I built this. But back with the characters. Spire just goes, well, it's dead. So realistically, this area has no problems. Sanctuary ain't gonna have problems. Eltron ain't gonna have problems. Hell, the other villages close by ain't gonna have problems. I can only think of one that might, but I don't think they gave it 2 shits. They definitely ain't gonna have problems, so... guys did a good job.
Auric walks over to the dragon's corpse and pushes its eyelids closed
Okay.
Aww.
Spire
before
just...
gesturing to the pile of treasure and saying, I suppose we've earned this now.
Yeah. You guys are allowed to take whatever. I particularly don't care for it. It's not important.
Taking that violin.
Yeah, you pick up the violin. It's yours now.
Yep. Yeah.
But
Chat,
I've
I'm
got
a
the
classically trained
instrument,
violist.
other
I've played
instruments.
viola for literally like 15 years now.
Yeah. For
I'll take some of the other instruments.
okay, yeah, some of the other instruments. One was also a violin. Another one was a viola. There was a couple small instruments like a flute, a piccolo. Um, hell, there was a quarter for some reason. You even find a
Antonio Jones on the vocals.
hell. You even pick up a What are those little instruments where you just hit the metal piece?
Triangle?
No, not a triangle.
Triangle?
No, not a triangle.
Xylophone?
Tubular bells.
No, it's in like a usually wood, and there's like metal pieces that are different lengths, and you just hit each one, and they make a different note.
Glockenspiel?
Probably. I'm not too sure.
Tubular bells.
Oh, percussive wood. Percussive wood.
Yeah, it's metal in wood.
Yeah, like I said, the pieces that you hit
Like
are
a
metal.
samba or zamba or
Are they
what is
dangling?
it?
No. Hold
Is
on.
it this
It's a
thing?
kabamba? It's the thing that like people use
No.
for Zelda, right?
This?
No. That's way too big. This is like handheld. Like I said, it's all like the base is wood, and then you have like
It's
metal.
like a kagamba, but that's not its name. I know what it is. I just don't know its name.
Hold on.
I know the exact instrument. It's like do and it like twinkles.
Ah, I found it. Hold on. Let me.
What's it called?
I don't know. It doesn't
What?
have a name.
What is?
Can I just drag this? over
Marimba?
here?
No, it can't be a marimba. What
No.
are they called?
No, I have a. I can. Hold on. Thumb piano.
Ah,
Wait, one of those like music box soundy things?
No.
yeah.
No, hold on. Here's a link to
Like
it.
the things that sound like a music box.
No, there's a link to it.
Yeah,
What
that.
they have names?
Yeah, on this website they call thumb pianos.
I thought they had like a proper name.
Probably. I have no clue. But you find one of those instruments. But yeah, you guys can try to collect as much money as you possibly can.
Kalimba.
Oh, kalimba.
A marimba, it's a kalimba.
Yeah.
I knew I was close.
Yeah. But
Despite its simplicity, the kalimba is one of the simplest instruments to learn. I think that someone typed something wrong there.
You know, one time, God,
Like,
one time,
despite its simplicity, it's one of the simplest instruments to learn. What?
that's called the author hasn't had their coffee,
yeah.
Yes.
or in my case, their monster.
Or amphetamines.
Yeah.
I swear to God, if I get onto stimulants one day for my ADHD, I'm gonna be like saying, "Oh, sorry, don't talk to me until I've had my amphetamines."
Okay. So, I'm just messing with something. So now that you guys have killed the dragon and you're collecting some of the items that you can find and then collecting some of the gold, at least as much as you could possibly carry. Even Fosk has taken a little bit of the gold and the silver and the whatnot.
The skeletons are going to be shoving it into their armor and their clothes because what the hell else are they keeping in there? There's no organs.
Yeah.
It is now occurring to me that we did not buy a bag of holding back in town.
The skeletons are just
Yeah.
jingling.
Hey, at least with this, you could possibly find a place that is selling stuff and be able to buy it very easily.
Oh yeah.
But you actually see Spire. Well, depends on who's looking at them. Would anybody want to?
Yeah.
I can't.
Okay. Yeah, those who are looking at them, you see them actually on the corpse of the dragon, and they're actually examining the dragon itself. Kind of, you can see their mouth moving, but you can't quite tell what they're saying, perchance. But they're intently just inspecting this dead dragon.
How much gold is there overall?
I will tell.
Fuck ton.
Well, yeah, there is a fuck ton. It just depends on how much you can hold without encumbering yourself.
I could crunch the actual numbers on that if you'd like.
Yeah, if you want to try, and then I'll tell you if it, you have about that much or so.
Oh god, that means I have to calculate the weight of everything I'm already carrying.
Yeah.
Paging through the 2024 Player's Handbook, and goddamn, the Outer Planes are cool.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be cool if someone planned to eventually take one of their campaigns there someday?
Yeah.
Mm.
That would be interesting. But yeah, you guys keep piling up as much money and anything that really catches your eye. And at some point, Fosk does kind of pull away, and he goes over to Spire and kind of just talks to them for a second. And after a moment, they both just part ways, and Spire just goes back to what they're doing, and Fosk goes off to the side and just sits and waits. You see him actually playing with one of the weird shiny items. I'm not exactly certain for say what he has, but he has a shiny item in his hand at the moment. Yeah. Anything?
I will say in regards to the carrying capacity thing, maybe we calculate that after the session and we just say that's how much gold we got.
Yeah.
We can do that.
Instead of trying to sit down and do it for 20 minutes now.
Yeah, we can do that afterwards. But yeah, is there anything you guys want to do after the fact?
Everyone bringing all this back to town, not that I could think of.
Okay. So you guys are all ready to head out?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, you guys all collect yourself, and Spire leads you guys back outside the cave.
I could cast Visible Servant to carry some of it.
Okay. Yeah, they carry.
I believe I have that, right?
Uh,
Wait, no, I don't. Yes, I do. Unseen Servant, yes. I do have
Plot
Unseen
twist.
Servant.
Yeah, you just have a being that's just carrying probably any extra stuff as well, I'm assuming. What?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So, looks good. Spire just leads you out and actually takes you outside of this area and into an open spot. And out in front of you is a wide open field, and in the far off distance, y'all can actually see Eltron from here. And for the most part, you don't see any kind of difference with how it looks so far. For anybody who has been to Eltron, it looks fairly the same. And for those who haven't,
Oh.
you just assume that this must be what it always looks like. and that there's no visible difference.
Hmm.
Spire kind of looks off and looks around at the surrounding area and just goes, okay. Well, I probably should take you back on the path, I would guess. And hopefully you guys know exactly where you want to go next. I would assume it's back to Sanctuum, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And you can actually, would anybody want to do an insight check real quick?
Sure, I'll give that a shot. Let me see what my bonus is. That is a 17.
Okay. Rework, you get the sense that Spire kind of feels off. You could probably gauge that maybe seeing the dragon dead could have caused this. It's your best guess, or it could just be the fact that after everything that has happened so far, that something might be upsetting them. It's definitely up to you if you want to ask them, or if you kind of just don't want to push it. But
Oric's not going to pry.
okay. So yeah, Spire just leads you back onto the path then, and in doing so,
Everything all right?
well, I'm not too sure. I thought hearing that the dragon would be dead would bring a little bit of hope to this area, but I for some reason don't feel that. By some other being, I can feel a little bit of sadness. I don't know particularly why, as I don't particularly care what happens to dragons. Dragons die a lot, whether it's because of us people or to other dragons. But for some reason, I don't like that he died, which is, like I said, strange. I usually don't give two shits about them. They're not my being of needing to protect. But maybe it'll blow over later. I really don't know. My best guess I have is one of the gods is upset. I don't particularly know who. God of nature wouldn't care. He knows things die and come back all the time. Naxida, I highly doubt, cares, as she did not create dragons, but who knows how she feels. She's a little bit of a wish-wash scenario, where you would think something wouldn't upset her, and yet it does. Or a situation that you would think, this should be fine. No. It's hard to gauge with her. Unless it's another being. But I'm not sure. Unless it's something else. But either way, I've gotten you back to the path. You guys are able to do your own thing. And obviously I don't follow suit. If you go back to Sanctum, I would highly advise you could suit them in how to fix things. Either way, you know plenty of people that they don't mind. Who the gods knows. And with that, they kind of just look off to the side a little bit.
By the way, I am carrying the dragon's skull.
Okay.
Which is Actually, no, one of my skeletons is because it is very heavy because it's enormous.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you guys wish to.
And
How much
fun
does it
fact,
weigh?
the skeletons
Just so I
have
can-
more strength than Edwin.
Yeah. What were we saying, Starch?
How much would it weigh? Just so I can do the math for this after the session.
I am not too sure how much those things weigh. Let me see. Let's see. A lot of people are saying that it's at least over 200 pounds, but that's a lot of estimates. So I'm gonna say probably over 200 pounds.
Yeah, okay, so just 200, I guess, for simplicity's sake.
Yeah. But yeah. You guys wish to head back to Sanctuum?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So you guys all head back, leaving Spire behind as they watch you guys leave. And as you guys enter back into the town, for the most part, people don't seem to mind you guys coming through until they notice the head. And to which everybody looks at you guys and they start talking. You can hear them actively whispering, quote unquote, whispering. And a lot of them are saying rather positive stuff. A lot of which are saying they killed the dragon, they did this, so on and so forth. They're all amazed that you did it. And as more and more people start piling through, the larger the commotion is going on. And in no time at all, you hear a lot of footsteps coming towards you guys, and out pops through at least 4 of the councilmen standing in front of you. First one being Key, the other one being Ravine, the other one being James, and then the last one being Wolfguard, as they all watch you with disbelief in their eyes as they are seeing you guys having the head of the dragon behind you. Into which Key just steps up and goes, "You actually did that, right?"
I sounded its death knell myself. Though the credit must go to Auric. We would not have been able to fight it anywhere near as effectively without you.
Yes, well, we are all fortunate for how this turned out. But I made a promise that none of us will be harmed.
Oh, the gods, oh, the gods, oh, the gods, oh, the gods. And she starts repeating that as she grabs at her face and starts pacing a little bit. She's like, "Oh my gods, this is not going to be good. Oh my goodness." And you see James reaching out, and he's just like, "It's okay. It'll be fine. Maybe this could be a good thing, you know? That dragon was causing us harm, you know, and this is gonna help us a lot." And Key just goes, "No, you don't understand. You do not understand. You don't get it, James. You don't get it. That dragon, I'm not saying it was important, but no one should have been messing with it. All entrances were blocked. No magic could get through. There's not enough strength in some people to get through some of those boards." And she looks back at you guys and goes, "How did you get in to see it? And do not lie to me.
we walked in, right?
Pardon?
Out of character. Did we just walk in?
Yeah, you guys were led to a cave that was not boarded up, had no magic attached to it. It was an open cave that ended up leading to the dragon.
That was nothing. It was an open cave.
An open cave? No.
No wards. Nothing.
No, that is not possible. Caves just don't form out of nowhere. Unless we might have missed one. I highly doubt it. We would have known. Who led you to it? Who found it? Who took you to it? I need answers.
We searched for it on our own.
You searched for it on your own. Am I hearing you correct?
Yes.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Persuasion or deception?
Deception, and I think I have to do a counter insight, right?
Hmm.
Right, okay.
Good thing that's my expertise.
What'd you get?
I rolled a 14, so that is a 22.
Ah, I was like, oh my goodness, is it gonna be love now? you kind of yeah, you deceived her because I was rolling flat for her, so she had gotten a 17. She just Key looks at you and she's just like, I still don't fully believe you. I really don't. But it could make sense.
I ain't gonna throw my main guy Spire under the bus.
Spire?
No, that's out of character.
Oh. Still, I don't trust you. I don't trust you guys for the most part.
No one ever does trust me.
I don't trust you for the reasons you think. I don't trust you because you guys came here acting high and mighty, for the most part, at least from what I could tell, and then all of a sudden you come back with the head of a green dragon.
Oh, the skull.
The skull.
I stripped the flesh off myself.
Still.
By the way, do you know any good places where you can get something gilded?
She's just staring at you. But James just replied, well, there's at least a couple places. And before he starts saying, Key's hand just goes in front of his face. Not to hit him, but just in front. And she's like, I'm still not fully convinced, but I have no reason to doubt. But I will figure out how you found it. It is not always just by pure chance you find a cave without markings that can conclude that it belongs to that dragon.
We searched a lot of caves.
How many?
I lost count.
What did all of them look like?
Dead ends.
Are you sure about that? Are you sure all of them
Yes.
were dead ends?
All of them up until the one which we found the dragon in. I take it those were other entrances that you had sealed.
Far from it. There was one in particular that a couple druids like to use to worship to the god of nature himself. It's usually how some get their magic from. All they have to do is live in one of the caves, and that's all they gotta do. Then they're blessed with the magic. That's how some of us get it. I wouldn't be shocked if you would have found at least one or two of them. But even still.
There was evidence of there having been a fire in one or two of them.
Fine. You're free. But don't be saying too much about your adventure there. You
Of course not.
You don't know who will be listening in on you.
My lips are sealed.
And she looks...
Smash cut to Octavia, who is already charming a crowd by explaining what happened.
Are you mentioning...
Deafness.
I will say, were you saying anything relating to Spire or no?
Huh?
Leon?
I mean, just everyone. Like, anyone who had came over and asked.
Well, what were you saying? We couldn't... I don't know if you had said that part.
Oh, sorry. I said, like, smash cut to Octavia, who is actively telling the crowd about the killing the dragon.
Okay, so only about the killing of the dragon?
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure. But... yeah, Key just looks at you guys both, and she looks over at Fosk, and she just goes, I would not be shocked if you were the one that gave him the idea to do this, but I have no proof of it. Cause any more mischief, and I will have to kick you out. And he just nods very quickly, very much terrified of her. It's like, yeah. Everything will be fine. Everything will be fine. You have nothing to worry about. And with that, Key just turns and leaves and lets you guys all just deal with the crowd of people, including the other councilman that chose to stay for a little bit. But yeah. Did we want to leave it here or continue for a little bit more?
I'm good to leave it here. It's getting pretty late.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I would love to if I didn't have an early shift.
Yeah, I get you. I just wanted to see if you guys still wanted to do anything or what, because I also have to get up super fucking early.
Yeah, I don't have anything else in mind other than just figuring out exactly how much gold we got, and I can do that not on a call.
So what do
Okay.
we get from the fight?
Get from the fight. I will say, since you guys did really good, when was... hold on, I gotta look up at something. When was this last? Oh wait, that would not be there. Would it be here? I'm just seeing about something.
Sure enough.
Yeah, where is it? Where is it? That was 12. Man, I can't remember.
Can't remember when what.
I'm just trying to... I try not to say what I want to do, because I need to see how far...
I think I know what you want to do.
I could probably guess, and if my guess is correct, then it was about 2 or 3 sessions ago, I think.
I definitely would say yes.
2 or 3?
0 complaints here.
Okay. Yeah, since you guys actually did extremely well, especially holding down this thing. Yeah, you guys will level up.
Whoa!
Finally, I'm a real necromancer now.
3rd level spells, baby.
I can cast. I get 2 new necromancy spells. Animate dead and summon undead. That's why I'm getting the Dragon Skull gilded. Because now I get to summon its ghost.
Yeah. Let's see.
You thought it could rest in peace? in reality, it's mainly just animating the skull as opposed to actually summoning its soul.
Yeah. So you know
Some
you guys.
fragment of its ancient consciousness.
Yeah. So now you guys are level 5.
Yes.
Okay.
So that'll be fun.
Sorry. Yawning in the middle of yippee.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to go in stream real quick. I'll be back.
Love you, chat. Appreciate you.
Uh,
Soul, your money.
And give me your soul.
hey, I need to get one back. My sister stole it from me and traded off for a Klondike bar.
Look, I
again.
sold mine. No, I sold mine for a chocolate eclair.
Fair.
It was damn good.
Okay. I'm gonna go say bye to chat.
Love you, chat.
Oh, yeah.
Bye, chat.
Okay. So that was the session. Holy crap. I will say, they need to trust me. I have the process. They don't have to fear me instantly killing them. They did really good. This is what happens when you trust a DM who's not wanting to kill you initially. They won't kill you initially, remember? I could have gone really hard on them, but I didn't want to. I wanted this to be fun. This is all supposed to be fun. But either way, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. This was actually pretty interesting. The fact that none of them took any damage at all. I definitely could have. I just wanted it to be fun. Next session, I will be figuring out a couple of things on what is going to be happening next. I just have to see. But past that, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I hope you guys had a lot of fun. This was absolutely fun. Thank you for those who followed and those who left a comment. I absolutely adore you guys so much. And hopefully next session will be a lot more fun. And it should be. It's going to be a lot of action. And also, for the fact... Yeah, we won't have that session for Valentine's Day. But to those who actually celebrate it, not me. I don't. Nope, fuck that. But those who do, happy Valentine's Day. Happy whatever the fuck you guys... Whatever the hell you guys celebrate. And I hope your guys' February goes really well. Because everybody needs that, especially in the shit show that we're dealing with. And I hope you guys enjoy the free entertainment that I do. So yeah, I'll see you guys next Tuesday for the next session, which I have no fucking clue what we're gonna be dealing with. Okay, bye bye.